What's going on, guys? Connor on Chain here. We're back. Going to be talking about a new token, standard token protocol, whatever you want to call it, that's just been getting a lot of hype on ETH over the last literally couple days, and specifically today too. Excuse me. So we're actually going to be talking about ERC404. So ERC404, like I said, it's a new standard in which, you know, the way that over my knowledge that I've been looking into, it's kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to explain it just looking at the chart. So this narrative kind of started based off this project called Pandora. So what Pandora is, I'll pull it up right here. So ERC404, what it does is it almost makes, a set of NFTs like very liquid, in a sense that when it comes to, you have your token here, your actual fungible ERC20 token here, but the actual supply of these tokens is equivalent to the amount of NFTs that this project would have as far as an NFT project. So like Pandora right here, for example, has launched, I'm not sure if this is 100% correct, but let's say 10,000 coins is the actual supply of Pandora as a token. And they also have 10,000 NFTs that coincide directly with these 10,000 ERC20 tokens. So when you buy on the open market here, like say if you spend $8,000 right now, you'd buy one Pandora ERC20 token, but in the back end you'd actually get an NFT, sent to your wallet because you just bought a full Pandora token. So that's kind of how it works from my knowledge and what I've seen. So it's pretty interesting because this kind of brings up the idea that NFTs being liquid or illiquid. A lot of people, like, I just think about pudgy penguins, for example, are very hyped, but not everyone can just afford and buy a full out pudgy penguins, for whatever, how much, I don't even know how much they're worth right now, like 15, 20 ETH. What is that, in between like 20 to 40,000, something like that, maybe even more than that. But it's a pretty hefty price to pay for one literal JPEG. But when it comes to, like, say if pudgy penguins had their own ERC token like this and it coincided with their NFTs, people could just buy on the open market any amount of, let's say this was pudgy penguins token. They don't have to buy a full token here. They could still be exposed to pudgy penguins at any price point, at any amount of tokens that they want. They're not going to own an actual pudgy penguins NFT, but you can get any sort of dollar value amount exposure into a certain project with this protocol. And I think it's very bullish itself. Again, I'm not 100% sure on the back end because I'm just trying to do research and get this out to you guys early. I haven't found any real full out documentation. Pandora has some documentation, but just this is the kind of the stuff that I got out of it. But I think it's a cool, very cool concept that's, again, just come out literally in the last couple days. I could see this really taking off, like, long term. We do have a bunch of ERC404s that have just got, I guess, like, popping off a little bit. As you can see, my face is just frozen. That's good. But like I said, Pandora was the first mover. You could have got it for a couple $100 down here, and it's 8,000, already. So that was wild in a matter of like 4 or 5 days. So we got another one here is called Rugged Art. And like I said, so the way that these tokens are even coincided together, though, these ERCs are coincided with the NFTs. What I mean, the way that they're together is like, once you're actually buying these tokens, let's say on Uniswap or somewhere like that, you can actually trade the actual NFTs that are associated with these ERC20s that you're buying, and you can trade them on OpenSea or whatever NFT platform that they're listed on. Like this one here, Rugged Art. This, from what I know, is the same thing. And again, if I'm wrong on something and you guys are way more knowledgeable on this already, leave it in the comments, let me know. Because again, like, this is I've not done full due diligence, but I just want to get this stuff out early because, I feel like a lot of people just won't cover stuff like this early unless, there's a lot more data on it. It's a lot safer, a lot more known, but I just like to get stuff out early. So another one, like I said, was Rug. Like, yeah, funny name. Call it Rug. Let's hope it doesn't actually rug, though. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, bottom line chart, this could be a good entry for one longer term over the next few days, but I'm more than likely, I'm not going to be entering any of these. But we had Rug, there's another one called Defrogs. That one, it's a combination of like Pepe and D-Gods. One of the first actual PFP ERC404 projects. Again, that just launched, I think, today, within the last 24 hours. This one just launched within the last 24 hours. Another one called Key ERC. This is another one I want to show you guys. Key ERC launched a few hours ago, but it already rugged. So just be very safe, especially with these. Like, this is not any sort of buy signal for anyone. We got Anon Ethereum, which is another one. I think it's about to launch within an hour to 2 hours today. So I think if you guys are seeing this video, it might have already launched. But I'm trying to get this out as early as I can. But like I said, Key, that was a rug. I would not be surprised if one or two of these just end up rugging in the next couple of days. So be safe. And again, I'm not telling anyone here to degen into these at all. I think Pandora, if this dips a lot, I think as a long-term first mover play, could be something, just to be in. I think it'd be good to have like exposure to a brand new protocol like that. I think it's sick. But yeah, you guys can check that out. Again, Rug, I'm not getting in this here. But that's something I just wanted to bring up because I honestly want to see how this new standard over the next few weeks, not even days, like literally over the next few weeks to maybe a month or two, kind of how it starts performing. Because if we see Pandora really take off into tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, per token, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Again, because it's the first mover, and if this token standard can really take off, get stronger and stronger in development over time, it could be something huge. So like I said, I think it's really cool, super cool thing to just be, just get on your radar, just so I guess like what's happening. Because obviously I'm on ETH most of the time, so I'm usually catching all this stuff. But that's mainly what I got for you guys today. I just wanted to show you guys ERC404, get that on your radar, and maybe you guys can just check out these new projects and see if there's any more, because I know there's a bunch more coming out too. There's another one coming out on Arbitrum, going to be the first ERC404 on Arbitrum. That's coming out too. There's probably a couple more, but that's really it. That's what I got for you guys today. And hope you found some value. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. But again, that's what I got for you guys today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.